telling you, bro.
It's a sad day for the Ravens fans.
Very, very sad day.
Mm-mm.
My brother Bryson couldn't join us this evening. Um,
He's
you
on suicide watch.
okay,
Make sure he's
definitely,
okay.
Yeah, we gotta check in on him, man.
man.
This hurts.
This did
Yeah,
not look good, bro.
he did not.
Yeah.
He did not.
Whoever, this ain't a typical show for those that's watching, so this is just anybody randomized. One of y'all just go ahead and just say what y'all got to say.
Okay,
How do y'all feel about this game?
I'll go first.
Yeah.
I felt like in this game, they didn't come out like they have all year. When you look at the game, they came out passing. Once I knew it right then and there that they wasn't even going to play their game. It seemed like they felt the pressure earlier because once you see the from the first drive, because they passed the I think first 3 plays they passed and they went 3 and out. The defense didn't look good early. And we seen when Lamar had the opportunities, he didn't capitalize on it. He had a lot of opportunities to, get his team back in the game, but he just couldn't capitalize.
Next,
I agree. I have to agree with you, David. A lot of people said that Lamar Jackson deserved the MVP, but he didn't play at MVP level. He didn't show up. He missed a couple of throws. You got to make those big time throws, especially at a big game moment like this. You got to shine. Where's that MVP status? And then penalties kind of hurt the Ravens too. You can't be making those penalties, even though Dave Flowers did something silly, taunting your player. You can't be doing that, man. This is a big moment. Just play your game. Stop being extra. You got to just play football. You're hurting the team. You got to leave that hoodness, tendencies behind. This is a big game to go to the Super Bowl. Patrick Mahomes did his thing. And so we can't take nothing away from him. He's one of the greatest quarterbacks ever played the football in the NFL. He may be considered the top 3 of all times if he wins another Super Bowl. So this was a good win for the Chiefs, and hopefully the Ravens can bounce back next year.
all right, Drew.
15 done did it again. It's amazing. Was it 6 AFC title game appearances? And, the only thing we were waiting was what happens when he has to go on the road. Went into Josh Allen's house, took care of business there, scoring their first drive, went into Baltimore, did the very same thing. And I think that really set the tone for the rest of the afternoon. We saw it. We saw the pressure already that Baltimore was under. And you can see even was felt, by Lamar Jackson into how he played. Mm-hmm. And to your point I was made before about the penalties, the end of the first half, I thought the Chiefs were just satisfied with just running the clock out there. Those 2 penalties were absolute killers. And that was 30 yards worth of penalties. So that really changed the whole aura of how Kansas City was going to run their offense. They get the late field goal. And, of course, with Zay Flowers, that definitely did not help matters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, now also.
But I will say this. I think the Ravens, this is a tough loss for the Ravens. I think they'll be back next year. They need to clean up a lot of things. As far as Lamar Jackson.
That's
right.
That's not a given that they will be back.
But as far as but that defense pretty good. The offense is decent, but they gotta clean a lot of things up. Lamar Jackson need to work on his throws because he missed some big opportunities. Zay Flowers, Odell Beckham, you got to make those throws if you want to go to the Super Bowl. You can't be choking like that in big moments like that.
Yeah, and I also thought that Lamar Jackson at times tried to do too much, trying to make the big play.
Too much.
Sometimes the check down is the best play. You got to concede when the defense has beaten you on those type of plays because at the end of the day, when you get 7, whether it's a 50-yard game or just dinking and dunking down the field, it's still the same points. 7 is 7 points. and he has to learn also to play within the system. Well, I just said that, but also, it seems like when they get into the playoffs, for some reason, they're trying to make him into a pocket passer. Why haven't they run the offense they've been running all year, which is
Thanks.
when they
I
run
agree with that.
the offense is predicated on the run game, then the pass game. It's not off the pass game, then the run game. That's how Lamar get in rhythm. You can see that from the last playoff game when they played with the Texans. They came out passing in the first half, then the second half they came out running, and you see the difference. In this game, they just came out passing for some reason.
Yep. So
Could it be the defense had a good luck on their on the offense? Because I feel like they couldn't do nothing.
No, because
really.
in the first half they ran the ball 5 times.
Uh-huh.
You can't get in no rhythm if you don't run the ball.
That's true.
So I'm gonna tell y'all too what happened. They tried to put Lamar Jackson on Patrick Mahomes level.
Yeah.
They tried, as you said, they trying to throw the ball instead of run the ball. And Lamar has regressed. Okay. He had at this point, before the playoffs and all that, it seemed like his mechanics, he was okay with his throwing. But now looking at this game, it seemed like he forgot how to throw the ball. The IQ, I was so mad. Triple coverage, bro.
Yeah.
Triple coverage, and you throw an interception.
Stupid.
Why would you even try? And I understand, you try to make something shake, but bro, triple coverage. Come on now.
Yeah,
That don't make no sense.
Nothing was there.
It was 6 minutes left in the game, and they
too much time.
Dribble in your pocket. Yeah.
Nothing was there. And then before that,
You can't force it.
yeah, third and 1, he took a sack.
Yeah.
he did.
That
That
was
was
bad. Come on, Lamar.
Just throw it away.
Throw
Throw
the
it
ball away.
Yeah.
Do something with your legs, man. You too talented, bro. You're not Kirk Cousins. Do something. And that's what I was saying during the game. Yeah, the rushing lanes was there for him. I felt like he held the ball too long for them to capitalize on the rushing lanes. He had too many chances to make something happen with his legs, but instead he tried to sit back there in that pocket like he's Patrick Mahomes or all these other capable passers, and he's not. He's not, bro. And I mean, and it's got to be a time where you have to learn how to throw the football consistently.
I agree with that.
And you have to learn how to read defenses properly, because I don't know what
I
the
agree
heck
with
that
that.
triple coverage was.
Yeah, that made no sense.
That was just a bonehead decision, bro. That's what Desmond Ridder was doing for my team. That's what he was doing.
Dak Prescott. That's what he do.
You know, yeah. I mean, I'm upset because y'all know I was going for these boys.
I was going too.
Yeah, you was too. But and it's just the fact that I'm more upset is because that the Ravens had so many opportunities to really make this a ball game.
Sure did.
You know, to really make this come down to the wire, but they failed on every opportunity that was given to them. And that's embarrassing. You're getting paid $200 million and you did not show up. Okay. You see why these other teams didn't trade for him. Now we probably see why, right? In big time moments.
Yeah.
In big time moments.
Call it like it is. Call it like it is.
The man has to show up, and he has not shown up in big time moments so far.
Yeah.
And this was
under pressure, yep.
And like I said last night, this was his year to cement his legacy.
Exactly. Yeah. I agree with that.
Tony Romo even said it. This was his year, and he failed.
Yeah.
And
can I ask you a question real quick? Do y'all think he's kind of the same like Dak Prescott, where he's great in the regular season, but when it comes to the postseason, he doesn't show up?
I think he's better than Dak Prescott slightly.
Yeah,
slightly.
He's better. But I'm saying, like, as far as the playoffs concerns, that he doesn't show up.
Well, Dak Prescott has been in the playoffs. He's been doing this for about the past 4 years.
Yeah.
You know, Lamar has been hurt the last couple of years. So I'm not going to go all the way and say that to that point.
Yeah.
But this was ugly, man.
Yeah.
This was ugly, bro.
I will say this. Going to the AFC Championship, that's a big step.
Yeah,
that is a huge step for him.
Agreed.
Dak Prescott can't even go to the NFC Championship. So he's not even in that category. We can't even talk about him right now.
I'm not saying that he's not better, but I'm just saying as far as you
Right.
know the situation of playoffs, he's not.
Yeah, and he chokes. Yeah,
Performance. That's
I
what
see where you're coming from.
Yeah.
Man, this was embarrassing, bro.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, y'all. You getting paid $200 million, and this ain't no AFC Championship. This ain't like some brownie points. You got to go to the Super Bowl, man. You won't see if you want to put him on the pedestal with Patrick Mahomes and these great quarterbacks. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to do it. AFC Championships don't matter. Just ask Josh Allen. You gotta be able to do the doggone thing. You know what I'm saying? And to all the Ravens fans out there,
let me ask you this.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Where would you put Lamar Jackson? Would you put him in the top 5 quarterback right now? Where would you put Lamar Jackson right now?
Are we talking conference or are you talking about the NFL in general?
In general.
I don't know. Ooh. This performance was bad. It was that bad that
it was bad.
It was pretty bad.
It was bad.
It was pretty bad.
Think about it.
Well, who are the 5 we're going to put? If we just think of the top 5,
we're not gonna. I mean, Patrick Mahomes.
Don't
count.
Obvious one. Yeah,
that's a given.
That's a given.
That's a given.
You got. I think Josh Allen deserves.
I trust Joe Burrow.
I agree. Josh Allen's up there. I think he played way better than Lamar.
Yeah. Joe Burrow, Josh Allen.
I put Aaron Rodgers up there, even though he was hurt.
I ain't gonna say Aaron Rodgers because I ain't seen Aaron Rodgers.
I gotta see him still, but
we haven't seen Aaron Rodgers.
Though,
He possibly is top 5, but he at 5, bro. And somebody can push him out of the 5. He could be 6.
Justin Herbert is up there too.
And the reason why I ain't putting him up there is because I haven't seen him in the playoffs. He stuck it up last time. He blew that lead.
Yeah, we need to see him.
I would put Herbert up there just yet. Not just yet. I want to see what Jim Harbaugh can do with that offense and
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
that goes to the point I was saying when you were saying that they'll be back. That's not a given because the Chargers are going to get better. The Texans is going to get better. Aaron Rodgers, assuming is going to get better. So it's going to be some teams out there that's going to fight to get there. So that's why I keep saying. And guess what? The Chiefs are going to get better. They're going to add to that wide receiver core. Book it, just book it.
Oh yeah,
I ain't seen nothing yet. Wait till Patrick Mahomes get a number 1 receiver.
Diggs.
Oh my God! Just wait.
Diggs
for him.
I know
it'll be over with.
It happened.
Man, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like,
but
the man is flowers, bro. Like the man is great. And
he is great.
Yeah. And
no name receivers, and he still got it done.
You can't deny it, bro. At this point,
got it done.
He should be in that GOAT conversation. You can't deny
most
it.
Definitely.
He is
in that conversation.
In my top 5 quarterback of all times, I think I put him probably number 5. I'll put him at number 5 if he wins another Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Because I got Tom Brady, I got Joe Montana, I got Troy Aikman, Peyton Manning, and John Elway. He can easily be in the top 3 if he wins another Super Bowl, in my opinion.
Bro, he better than Peyton Manning, bro.
Yeah, I was just about to say.
And I'm a Peyton Manning fan.
I want to say, I don't know, man. I want to say just that.
Nah, bro, he's definitely better than Manning. I'm a Peyton Manning fan, bro. And that man is better.
Peyton Manning was good back in.
Aaron Rodgers not up there.
I think Rodgers is gonna come.
Rodgers got to be up there, man. Especially above Troy Aikman. Come on now.
Yeah.
No. I think Troy Aikman is better than Rodgers. I'm sorry, man. I gotta put Troy Aikman up there.
Yeah.
Even though the Cowboys in the 90s and the 80s had a squad.
Yeah. Aikman was good. Aikman was very accurate, very good.
Yeah.
He's hard to argue.
But to get back on the game, though, y'all, like Lamar Jackson, like I said, It's gonna hurt, man.
Yeah.
We were just talking about scrutiny last night.
Yeah.
Yep.
On Monday morning,
Oh boy,
fresh off the press, Lamar Jackson, awful performance. You know, and did y'all see Odell on the sideline consoling him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That man mentally was not even there. You could look in his eyes, bro. I thought dude was crying.
Yeah. I
He
thought
was. He was.
I thought he had a little tear coming out.
Well, he knows how much that hurt.
That man
His loss hurts.
he knew
He knows
this was his chance, bro.
He knows.
This was his
So is
chance.
it safe to say? Is it safe to say that Lamar Jackson choked in this big moment?
I mean,
It's hard to say not to be based on how he played.
I was just finna say, based off how he played, I mean, he didn't get the job done. So if that's how you define it, then he choked. I mean, this was everybody was saying this is the best team he has had all year.
Yeah.
And his defense kept him in the game.
Yes, it did.
Sure did.
Y'all saw what he did to the 49ers?
Oh man,
Y'all
tore them up.
Yeah.
And when it comes to the big games, why it can't translate?
Right.
I mean that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Maybe it's pressure. He can't handle the pressure in the big spotlight, big moments like this.
And it's very hard to do. We not pro athletes, but can you imagine, bro? The big lights going to the Super Bowl. I mean, it takes a different type of breed, man. And that's why these Tom Brady's and all these great ones, man, you know, doing it constantly, time and time again. You got to give them their credit. And Patrick Mahomes is doing that right now. This man is in another Super Bowl, bro. Let that sink in. Yep. This man wasn't even in the conversation of going to the Super Bowl this year because his wide receivers were dropping the ball.
They were trash. They were booty.
They were trash. Yeah. And then all of a sudden, these boys just did a whole 360 or 180 or whatever, and they turned it around.
They did.
Marquez Valdez-Scantling caught the game-winning pass to really seal the game. That was
not an easy one either.
Not an easy one. And the man has been dropping all year. So for Patty Milk to even trust him in that situation, come on now.
Yeah.
Come on. I mean,
and like I told Bryson, I would not want Lamar Jackson as my quarterback. 2 reasons. Number one, I feel like as a quarterback, you got to throw the ball at some point. You have to throw the ball and make plays. Even though that's not his biggest strength, making plays with his legs is his biggest strength. That's number one. Number two, you got to read the defense. You got to adjust. You got to make adjustments.
Yeah.
You got to audible. You got to set your receivers and your players in a good position to succeed.
Yeah.
And if you can't do that, you're going to suffer. You're going to make your team, unfortunately, bad. You're going to look bad.
Yes, Mason, the Ravens lost.
Yeah. Go check on Bryson, bro. I'm telling you. Man, Bryson, hey, it ain't looking good for the Ravens fans. I'm telling you. It is not looking good. And you cannot ignore it, bro. You cannot ignore it. The man played awful.
Yeah.
And that's just what it come down to. All these little moral achievements. I don't care. If that's my team, I don't give a dang about that.
Yeah.
It's all about the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Because like I told David before the show, when my team got ridiculed when we blew that Super Bowl lead.
Yeah, I remember that.
Coming at me left and right, and I had to take it. I had to take it. So
and Arthur Banks came down on the field and is celebrating and excited.
Exactly.
My goodness.
Exactly.
Fluid.
You can't say nothing, man. It's very embarrassing, bro.
You can't, bro.
I think does
Lamar Jackson deserve the MVP spot?
You said what?
Does Lamar Jackson deserve the MVP for this season?
Well, a regular season MVP,
yeah.
Regular season, you already know that, but
not postseason. Well, he ain't gonna win anyway because he lost. Regular season, he an MVP for regular season. But like I said, it's moral victories, bro. We don't care about that. I mean, if you like football and like winners, we want to, it's all about what you do in the postseason. That's what it comes down to. And that's why I get on tour so much with the Dolphins. They blowing out teams left and right. But when they come down to the postseason, what you gonna do? Patrick Mahomes has
Show
done
up.
it time and time again. So
The most valuable player got to show up. There's no excuses for that.
Yeah.
If you get paid the big bucks, you got to. You got to.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Every year he started, AFC Championship game or better. That's crazy.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Every year, bro. And that's why I'm saying, like, can't believe what I'm seeing right now. It just it baffles me. You know, I really thought, like I said yesterday, I thought the Chiefs really was going to lose that game against Buffalo. I did not have them in the AFC Championship game. I really thought it was going to be the Ravens and Buffalo.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
I picked the Buffalo too to win that game too. I ain't gonna lie.
Well, I don't,
because of 15.
I don't know.
I don't know. They probably would have came out with a different game plan than what they came out today.
Right.
Yeah.
15 just a different animal.
So this next game, you're right. The 49ers and the Detroit Lions. Who you got?
Yeah. So
49ers already struggling already. Missed the field goal.
Yeah.
What's the score?
7-0 Lions still.
And they in the red zone. The Lions.
And Lions are driving and trying to add to it. Yeah,
so let's get to the final recap. Because like I said, we were just gonna do just 30 minutes. This was just last minute. Wanted to hear y'all thoughts on this. Any last takes though? Any last comments before we leave? And Dominique, we'll start with you. You got any comments? About the
congratulations to the Chief, Patrick Mahomes. Yeah, congratulations to the Chief and Patrick Mahomes, Andy Reid. You did it again. You got to go to your 4th Super Bowl. This just proves that Mahomes is one of the best quarterbacks in the league, and so I'm looking forward to the Super Bowl, and hopefully Lamar Jackson and the Ravens offense and defense can get it together next season.
Drew?
Yeah, express those same sentiments. And like I said, we're seeing greatness in the making here. It's like I said, it's it's a blessing to watch greatness, in the different sports, that we've talked about, but even with the NFL, oh boy. Yeah, Detroit's putting a hurt on them so far. But it's just something special we're seeing with Kansas City, with Mahomes, that whole bit. Again, it's a dynasty here, another dynasty in the making. So we saw with New England before, and now at Kansas City now, it's really special what we're seeing.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Dave.
Yeah. Congratulations to the Chiefs. They go into the Super Bowl. Patrick Mahomes is that guy. Lamar, you got to be more consistent with your passing and on your reads.
Bro.
And also, you have to show up during the playoffs. It's that simple.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's how you judged.
Especially if you're getting paid $200 million. You got to show up. There's no excuse for that.
Especially in your building.
Yeah.
Lost in your own stadium. Yeah. Can you believe that?
Yeah, man. And then, like I've been saying, y'all, it's just, I had them winning this game, and I really wanted to see Lamar in the Super Bowl. But it's just the fact that the man is just not ready. And he had every weapon, available to him. But, you know what I'm saying? I remember people were saying Odell Beckham, this was a great move for $18 million. You know what I'm saying? He didn't show up. Mark Andrews, I know he was going to be hobbled. I mean, I know he's not 100%. I give him credit just being out there. And Zay Flowers. I mean, bonehead decisions.
Yeah. Twice in one drive.
That cost him.
Twice in one drive.
I mean, come on.
He didn't have to taunt.
He didn't have to.
Fumble at the end zone. Like, you fumble at the end zone. How do you do that, dude?
Stretch out either. He didn't have to stretch
out. Yeah, he
didn't.
No.
Yep. Didn't, bro. So it just shows you, man. And then the running backs. And I don't know why they went away from running the ball. But like I said in the beginning, they tried to really go head to head with Patrick Mahomes. Ego got in the way. Whoever made that decision to put Lamar in that just throwing the ball like that. How many times he threw? I gotta go back and look at it. But I mean, come on, that's not his game.
Right.
The game is the
Not his style.
RPOs.
And you also got to blame Lamar too, because you can tell the coach we need to run the ball. That's not what we do. As a leader, that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to, go to your coach, talk to him, and say, "Hey, this is not our game. We don't need to throw the ball all around, and we need to get back to what we was doing earlier in the season."
That's what halftime's for.
Yeah,
exactly. To make those adjustments.
Make adjustments.
I agree with you. I agree, David. They should have done that, but obviously Lamar probably, thought he could handle it. Like, just put it in my hands, coach. I'll bring it home. You just ain't ready, bro. It's levels to this.
They ain't ready yet.
You know what I'm saying? And like,
It's
I'm
the
not,
big boys league.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not finna, had his man back knowing how he played. I mean, and I'm pretty sure the people that care about him gonna do the same. You play awful, bro, and there's no way around it. You gotta go get in the lab and go get better.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only way. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way you're gonna be able to get with these other greats. You gotta go do it. And
37 passes, by the way, Cody. 37.
What happened?
37 throws for Lamar today.
37 throws.
Yeah.
30. That is too much.
20 of 37.
20 of 37. How many yards?
272.
272. 272.
Mm-hmm.
That's too many attempts, man. That's not his game. I keep saying it. Those that watch football know Lamar. That is not his game.
Yep.
If he can work on his throw,
well, he
has great potential.
He was supposed to do that, though.
Also have worked, yeah.
He was supposed to do that.
Yeah.
This year, this was supposed to be the most complete Lamar has ever been. On every level. This was supposed to be his year. Once he got that contract, I mean, he got in the lab and did what he was supposed to do. But when it came to the big time plays and stuff and games, I mean, the man didn't come through. And to be honest, and it's just my opinion, bro. I don't even think KC took these boys serious in the second half.
I agree.
I felt like if the Ravens would have scored that touchdown that Zay fumbled, I felt like they would have been more aggressive. But I feel like the way their defense been playing and the way Lamar been playing, I feel like we'll just, the defense is playing well, give it back to them, and we'll see what they do.
Yeah, they look comfortable. You're absolutely right.
And also, if they would have scored that touchdown, probably, the Chiefs would have probably called a different game, because you can see in the second half they was being very conservative.
Yeah,
they seen that.
Yeah,
the Ravens' offense wasn't doing nothing.
Right, exactly.
Nothing, bro. Nothing. The defense, Baltimore defense, I give them credit. They made adjustments.
Yeah, they did.
They made adjustments, but the offense did not. They regressed.
It was a low scoring game, so it could go either way.
Exactly.
But
again, Lamar had opportunities to come back.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like the game was out of hand. He had plenty of opportunities. And
the whole second half.
The whole second half, bro, had plenty of opportunities to make something happen. But he failed.
And like you said, the defense, exactly. And like you said, the defense kept him in the game. Yeah. So if Lamar Jackson don't show up, you got to do your part. You got to pull your weight.
Yeah.
All these bonehead penalties and stuff. I mean,
that's a big no-no, man. Come on now.
Yeah. Kelsey knew what he was doing.
Yeah. And when you got that big pass, the momentum done shifted once they got that
shifted.
Once they got that penalty for taunting, the momentum shifted.
Yeah.
You can't do that because you right there at the 5.
Yeah. And what did y'all say was a bad call? Not a bad call. Just play your game. Stop being extra, right?
Right.
This is a big moment. You can't be making no silly mistakes like that. You just hurting the team.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I understand he's a rookie. He's still learning, but this is a life learned lesson for you, young man.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And it's embarrassing. Can y'all imagine what these boys gonna say on First Take and Undisputed and all these other shows?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Well, I'll be watching in for sure.
Yeah, and it's warranted too. Ain't nothing you can say about.
It's definitely warranted. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
This ain't just hate. This is warranted facts that we just seen.
No, yeah, exactly. No cat, no BS. We call it like it is. But quack like a duck, walk like a duck, then it must be a duck. So at the end of the day, Lamar Jackson got to get it done. He has to get it done. He didn't do that.
He didn't.
Yeah.
I hate to say it, but I'm sorry, Bryson.
Yeah.
We got to see this man in the Super Bowl again.
Yep. That's just what Mason was just talking about. Adam Mahomes. He's the new Brady, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
We did not catch a break. Not 1 second. Not 1 second did we catch a break.
Yeah. But the difference is, I can say, versus Brady and Mahomes, because I'm not no Brady fan, but I respect him. I actually like Patrick Mahomes. So if I see him in the Super Bowl, it is what it is. He's talented. The talent is there. Carrying his teams the way he's been carrying it. I mean, it is what it is. That man is great until somebody knock him off.
Yeah.
But until then, this is what we're gonna be seeing for the foreseeable future.
Yeah.
I don't think he will ever be better than Tom Brady, in my opinion. I don't think he'll never be better than Tom Brady.
He got the fastest
Just because Tom Brady.
Man, you should have been here yesterday when we were talking about
right.
He got the fastest start in Tom Brady. He right
That's
there.
right.
it.
Absolutely.
The numbers don't lie. Better numbers already.
I mean, yeah.
And he don't have to win
First
7 Super Bowls to be past him.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You're right, but then again, Tom Brady beat him though. Tom Brady beat Patrick Mahomes in his 40s.
You know why I hate that
In
point?
his 40s. Why?
You can blame D Ford for that one, lining off
Thank
side.
you.
Yeah.
D4, and
That
then
game was over.
Let's not talk about the offensive line, dog.
in that Tampa Bay.
He had a bunch of injuries.
Come on, bro.
You're right. He was. I agree with that, but
the ball at the same time when his offensive line was second.
Bunch of injuries. And guess what?
You're right. He was running.
And guess what? When he was still getting blitzed, he was still throwing dots.
He was
Still throwing dots.
but like I.
So just imagine.
You're right, but okay.
So it's a lot of what if.
I still consider. Yeah, you're right. You're right, but again, he haven't beaten Tom Brady yet. He will never will, even though he retired. I still consider him probably in the top 3 or top 5 if he wins another Super Bowl.
Either way, bro,
he may not be done in that department after this year.
He might be number 2.
That's scary.
Yeah.
He might
Number
be
2. I think that's a bit excessive. I think, brother.
I don't think so. Nobody has been to 6 consecutive AFC championship.
Yeah, you're right. I get that.
And he's doing it. He's carrying this team.
He is.
So
he said they're about to get better.
He got all the Louis Vuitton on. He got all
Now,
that.
there's a rumor. I guess Andy Reid may be retiring after this season.
Yeah, he
and
may.
you don't think an Andy Reid disciple is going to be a good?
Maybe Kelsey too. Maybe Ty, as you mentioned that, we'll see. But yeah, that's...
as long as Patrick Mahomes is there, he gonna make that offense do what it do.
Yeah.
So if you get a copycat Andy Reid and just get or just get a really fat guy on the sideline with a cheeseburger, you gonna still make him do what he do. That's how great he is.
What if Belichick goes to over there?
Belichick.
Oh my God, bro!
Heck,
oh my goodness!
You talking about another run?
Hey, he might as well. If Andy Reid retires, Bill Belichick can go to the Chiefs.
Nah, bro.
Another dynasty team.
That's the first person you call if you're the Hunts. If that happens,
Exactly, Bill Belichick. Oh my goodness!
And the record.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no other coaches out there.
Yeah. I'm finna get back on this game. I gotta go see this game.
All right, man.
Good takes though, y'all. We'll probably be back one day this week. I'll check with y'all schedule. So we'll do another recap because we gotta do a recap for this game too.
Yep.
All right.
Leading up to the Super Bowl. So appreciate it, y'all time, y'all.
All right.
Thanks a lot.
All right, y'all. For those that's watching, appreciate y'all.
Adios. Take it easy.
Y'all be safe. See y'all next time.
All right.
All right, y'all.